Here's a little guide to show you how to effectively use the Sandals of Nature, and here's the seed if you want to play along here on version 2.2.
Running from cake.
And here we find the Sandals of Nature on floor 1. This is a custom seed that have Sandals of Nature and also a Wand of Regrowth. Very powerful combination with the Warden, the Huntress subclass Warden. So the Sandals of Nature have 4 tiers: 0, +3, +7, and +10. To level up the Sandals of Nature from +0 to +3, you have to feed them 3 different seeds. To level them from +3 to +7, you have to feed them 6 different unique seeds. And finally, to level them from +7 to +10, you have to feed them 9 different seeds. At every higher upgrade level, your chances of finding more seeds increase. So if you invest early, you'll reap the rewards. But if you find them later in the game, it may not always be worth it. They also increase the rate that you find dewdrops, which can be a very efficient form of healing. You may even find you don't even need food anymore, and you can go infinite with the Wand of Regrowth and Sandals of Nature. Here's a good example of the way treasure chests and mimics look different. It was pointed out to me in the Discord that regular chests have a buckle that goes on the bottom, while mimics have a buckle that overlaps there on the top. Also, you can see the regular chest has a dark shadow on the bottom, while the mimic has kind of a skinnier one. I usually don't feed the seed of Starflower to the Sandals because it's pretty rare, and you can use it to make the experience potions, which are very valuable. You can level the Sandals to +10 without using a seed of Starflower. You can use the Wand of Regrowth to farm seeds and dewdrops, and you can sit there and go in circles and do it forever. I like to just shoot it in the direction I'm already going to go, and then I'll farm up the grass on the way, rather than just farm endlessly. I like to farm efficiently. Now we can feed the Sandals the seed of Sungrass, and I believe that is the 3rd one, and there we go, it has leveled up to +3. So now our chances of finding seeds and dewdrops goes up a little bit. The Sandals have a special effect that corresponds to the last seed that was fed to them. So the last seed I fed was the seed of Sungrass, and you see it uses 80% of the charge, and you can get the effect of a Sungrass. And now if I feed it the seed of Firebloom, you can see that it stores the seed of Firebloom as the last seed. For 20% charge, I can set something on fire within a 3-tile radius. Each seed has its own unique effect. For example, the seed of Stormvine will do the vertigo effect on your enemies. So now that crab has vertigo, and you see it runs in random directions. That's why it's not coming at us right now. And we survived. So you can see here that you can't feed it the same seed twice. I already fed the +3 shoes a Stormvine, and now the Stormvine is grayed out. It won't let me feed it to it again. But once we get up to +7, I can feed it another Stormvine. The Wand of Regrowth has very good synergy with the Huntress's bow, because we can just root and then step away and shoot. Also notice how every shot is a surprise attack because we're hidden in the grass. For 20% charge, we can use the Seed of Swift Thistle's active effect. To do so, you click on the Sandals and then you click on Root, and click on yourself for a positive effect, and within a 3-tile radius, you can click on an enemy if it's a negative effect. So click on Root, and we click on ourselves, and we freeze time. We get 5 turns or 6 turns of time bubble, which allows us to easily walk away from goo. The time freeze stops when you take an aggressive action, like attacking or using a wand. But as you'll see later, throwing seeds is not counted as an aggressive action. So we will root goo again and get ourselves some free attacks. Guaranteed surprise attacks. Look at that. Good game. Once you've fed the Sandals 6 unique seeds, they will level up to +7, allowing you to find even more seeds and collect even more dewdrops. There we go, +7. To go from +7 to +10, the final form, we're going to need 9 unique seeds, which is basically every seed except the Starflower if you're trying to save it. But you can use the Starflower if you want. So here we go, we'll feed them again. And notice seeds that were previously grayed out are no longer grayed out, because from the next tier, you have to use them all over again. The Sandals of Nature can become very overpowered with the Seed of Sungrass. So if you feel like you want a complete heal, go ahead and feed them a Seed of Sungrass. It costs 80% charge, but you can get a Sungrass effect right on you. Click a root on yourself, and then make sure to hold still and stay on the effect, and then pass the turn. And look at that, full heal. I highly recommend putting all of your scrolls of upgrade into the Wand of Regrowth. Not only does it make more grass, but it also spawns more seed plants and more dewdrop plants. We're completely full of dewdrops, we have a blessed Ankh and a full water skin, and every dewdrop just heals us. Once the Wand of Regrowth is upgraded high enough, using it will spawn the elusive god plant, the Golden Lotus. Many people don't know about the Golden Lotus, but it's completely game breaking because it makes your seeds trigger instantly, which is completely broken with the Swift Thistle. You also have a 60% chance to drop the seed when you use them. That basically means infinite seeds. At plus 15, it's a 100% chance. So every time you use a seed, you'll get one to replace it. And if you're using Swift Thistles to stop time, you have infinite time stop. I have a series of videos where I do this for the first time. You can watch me blunder through and make all the mistakes, and then eventually by the end, I get it down pretty good. So here we stop time, and we got lucky, 60% chance here, and we get another seed to replace it. And then we have 6 turns to do whatever we want. But what really breaks this is the fact that throwing seeds does not count as an attack. So you can throw seeds without triggering the time bubble to stop. Some really great combos are Fire Bloom, which will light your enemies on fire, and the poison one. Also, Blind Weed is very strong, and Fade Leaf is just funny because it just teleports them away. It's very fun to light them on fire and poison them, and then just teleport them away. Watch them die in the distance while they light all the other grass on fire. Getting the Sandals to plus 10 can be a little tricky because you see we need unique seeds, and those ones are all grayed out. We've already fed all those to it. So we could do the Starflower, but we could also wait until we get that one seed we're missing, which I think in this case is a Mage Royal. I really like 2 points in Rejuvenating Steps, and 1 in the Heightened Senses, or 2. And Durable Tips is also good. Even a regular Wand of Regrowth without committing fully into it is very great with the Hunters, just for the root combo. Look at that. And here we find a Mage Royal, so let's feed it. And we get to plus 10. Look at that. Beautiful. I like to take the Greaves and add them to my hotbars so I remember to use them. The Blind Weed is an extremely powerful effect. Look how it blinds and cripples the thief, allowing me to step away, create some space, and get surprise attacks because it's blinded. It's like the Master Thief's armband. And it's very cheap. It only uses 12% charge. As you see, the Greaves are a 91% charge. You may be wondering, where does that charge come from? Well, every time you step on grass, it refills. So check it out. 91%, 92, 93, 94, 95. So the Wand of Regrowth will make grass, which will recharge your Greaves. Very strong synergy. And that just about covers it. I hope you get a chance to play around with the Sandals of Nature. Remember the seed from the beginning of the video? Give it a shot. I also highly recommend you choose the Warden subclass. Check out my Golden Lotus playthrough videos to see it in action. I also have a video where I do a full curse ascension without killing any enemies, but I use the Golden Lotus and the time stop bubble to cheese the whole thing. It's pretty fun. Anyways, thanks for watching. Rat Punchers punch on! If you like this video, you'll like this one too.